This is a heavy topic, and I know it isn't fun to talk about. I've talked with a lot of families in their 30s and 40s who didn't think estate planning was important for them because they didn't feel like they had enough money to make it worth it. But estate planning isn't always about your assets and the money you have. Planning for these worst case scenarios that we hope will never occur is one of the most selfless things we can do for our loved ones. Here are 4 reasons you should not put this off if you're a young family. Number 1, it's extremely important if you have young or disabled children. Who will take care of your children if you're not able to do so? You'll be much better making these decisions than the state will, so don't let the state make these decisions for you. Number 2, healthcare decisions in case you're incapacitated. Making healthcare decisions in advance takes the pressure off of your loved ones. It can be helpful for them to know what you would have wanted. Also, having it down on paper can reduce tension between your spouse and other family members like your parents or siblings who may have differing opinions of how things should be handled. When decisions are already made, it can reduce guilt for your loved ones too. And I won't get into the details, but this is even more important if you're in a long-term relationship but you aren't married. Number 3, it can make managing your finances easier if you're incapacitated for the person who would be taking over. So whether that's your spouse, another family member, or friend. In most cases, they'll have easier access to the accounts that they aren't listed on. This is helpful so they can continue paying bills and make sure that things run smoothly while you're not able to manage your finances. Number 4, don't forget about your pets. This may not be a priority to you, but if it is, remember that your animal could end up in an animal shelter if plans aren't made beforehand. It doesn't always make sense to include them in your official estate planning documents, but there are ways that you can include them and make plans for them. One way to do that is to talk to the person who you think could take care of your pet if you're not able to. Make sure that they're comfortable with it and that they're willing to do that. You can write that person's name down and include it in your estate planning documents. Also, be sure to include instructions like what medications your pet takes and what food and treats they like. This can make the transition smoother for your pet as well as the person taking care of them. When you look for an attorney, make sure that they specialize in estate planning so that they're more familiar with the nuances in your state's laws and they can provide guidance from relevant experience. This is something a financial planner can help with because they can connect you with other professionals who would be a good fit for your situation. Remember to subscribe to my channel if you found this helpful.